Well, for one, the committee, the National Assembly is kept in the dark in all these loans. The National Assembly is not part of it. I just told you that even the Bureau for Public Procurement is not aware of this loan. These loans are collected. The Chinese, through the China Civil Engineering Construction Corporation, which is ECC, they bring a bill. The executive, the federal executive, approved the bill. They don't even, nobody looks into the bill. Nobody says if these projects are overpriced. But from what we have seen from other countries, the Chinese loans are overpriced. And these people are very corrupt. This is an administration that came into office with one serious agenda about corruption, anti-corruption. And I believe that corruption is actually fueled by contracts. And if these people, Chinese, can just come to Nigeria, give us a bill, and we go, and some of these agreements are actually signed, they come in Chinese language. I am very sure that our people don't even know it. In railway alone, we've taken 17 billion in the course of this present administration. And like you said, what have the House committees been doing? The best time to start an issue is now. That something has not been done over the years because the House, the National Assembly is being kept in the dark. They don't know what is happening. They are not brought into it. We just appropriate. This year, this budget of 2020, we're talking about over 2 trillion naira appropriated for debt servicing. And we appropriate, and we don't know how this money is being spent. So that is why we have come for once. Let us look into what's been happening from 2002. So far, we are about 47 billion in about 22 critical infrastructure, power, transport, ICT, agriculture, and so many other critical infrastructure. We don't want to. What we're doing today is to agree that whatever has been done in the past that is not correct need to be corrected, because we are here today. Tomorrow we will leave. Our children unborn, they are going to ask us if care is not taken and our airport is taken over, our railway is taken over, our energy, the power sector is taken over by Chinese company. They are going to ask us, you were there as a member of the House of Representatives. You were a legislator. What did you do?
Ben Ibakwa, the lawmaker representing Ethiopia Federal Constituency in the House of Representatives, has alleged that some Nigerian officials signed loan documents from China written in the Chinese language. The lawmaker disclosed this while appearing on Channels Television Çሔር1ES daily program. Ibakwa, who stated that the National Assembly is not carried along when the executive takes loans from China, further pointed out that the loan documents are not critically evaluated before being signed. He also averred most of the contracts executed by the Chinese firms in the country are overpriced. The data-born lawmaker maintained that the Buhari-led administration, which campaigned with an anti-corruption mantra, should do better in checking these loans, as corruption is foiled by awarding of contracts. He said the National Assembly was kept in the dark in all these loans. The National Assembly is not part of it. Even the Bureau for Public Procurement is not aware of these loans. These loans are collected via the China Civil Engineering Construction Corporation, CCECC. They bring a bill. The federal government, federal executive approves the bill. From what we have seen from other countries, the Chinese loans are overpriced and these people are very corrupt. Some of these agreements that are signed, they come in Chinese language. So tell me, I'm sure this person is not an ordinary Nigeria that would have said, oh, that you would have said, okay, he does not know what is happening. If he's not saying it now, who would have known? Nobody would have known. They will tell you they are representing us. So you want to tell me that nobody has been able to spot out this thing, just like he said in that video, that if they don't do it, when things begin to go wrong, the children, unborn children, when they come, they say, well, you were there, but what did you say? Did you say anything? But at the end of the day, you see that this matter that is supposed to be taken seriously, it will be swept under the carpet. Nobody will say anything. We'll move on from that. But at least posterity will judge that somebody has even raised that observation. Somebody has been able to bring that observation to the knowledge of the people. There, it is now left for the people to be able to see, okay, the other people that were there, what has happened. Well, of course, he's just trying to be diplomatic that, okay, going forward, what do we do? We should forget what was not done in the past, but what cannot be done now? And that is a pertinent question. And if they are going to move on or start doing whole thing from here, it will be a different thing, and it will be a good thing if they will not see go and sweep it under the carpet. You can imagine you are signing contracts, you don't even know what is there. You are just signing in different language you don't understand. They just sign a loan. They just want to get the money, get the money, get the money. And the administration that has come to say, oh, we are fighting corruption. Why can't they look into all of these things? And just like it's being said, all of these, they are this thing are overpriced because they feel that you don't have a choice. Of course, I don't even need to be saying much because you all know what has been happening concerning country, concerning the treatment these people have been giving us in their country and the way they themselves have been behaving themselves in this country. And what have our leaders, what have they done? What have they done differently? Nothing. Abike Dabiri is telling Nigerians over there to fight for their rights. And you are telling us that we have illegal people, China, who are illegal in Nigeria. What have you guys done about it? You don't do anything. Even when they do, nobody beats them, nobody maltreats them, nobody questions them. And reverse is the case when it comes to our own. Let's hear what people are saying concerning the observation of this lawmaker. Someone says, no problem. When we all become Chinese and began to speak Çሔር 1ES, maybe that is when we'll be able to know, we'll be able to come to our senses. I think that's the best thing to put it. Someone said that is if they don't harvest your organs for sale to the West and Europe. Someone say you are very funny. Okay, what a disgraceful country called Nigeria. Nigeria don't finish you. In animal kingdom, all the unimaginable things are possible. How can reasonable government sign and see an international agreement written in unknown language? That means you just hang yourselves by doing so, particularly when dealing with self-centered people like Chinese. Someone say, I'm not surprised they love money than their life. Animal in power. Can you imagine that the language you don't understand, that is what they did in IP and D contract, which was not executed and being prosecuted for. God help Nigeria. Yes, that was what happened. Somebody is claiming for Nigeria to pay that huge money and nothing was done. Hey, my goodness. This is not a joke. Oh, you people signed on your own behalf. For starters, please send all documents for translation, but not to Chinese embassy. Send it to a language school. Okay. Someone say fake news and work of the opposition. You can imagine fake news with all these ones. Fake news. Let them come and debunk it now. Who is this person? His name is Ekundayo Oyeniyi. Abi Ojeniyi. Ekundayo Ojeniyi. He say this is fake news. What this man is saying is fake news. Okay. So long as the gratifications given to them are not in Chinese yen but in dollars, what are they doing with the language on the contract documents? That's what somebody is asking. Oga, borrow sense now. Do you have any idea whom the federal government are dealing with? China are a set of people that no one should joke with. They are capable of doing anything with just a slight mistake. How can you sign a document that you don't even understand what is written on it? Someone say common sense should have told you no need to understand whatever agreement you're having with anybody before putting your hands in paper. You can imagine somebody say it's not as much this, the money is going to be there, so we are going to collect the money, the language does not matter. You see the way we reason. Oh my goodness, it's unfortunate. Okay, yes. Another says, I can't believe someone said this. God have mercy. Yes, so somebody is saying, does that matter? Does it mean if somebody, just for you to get the money, you don't need to understand what is being written there? No doubt, Buhari led government has sold Nigeria to China. All these things are just said to confuse people. Later, that loan Nigeria is owing China cannot be paid. Otherwise, Nigeria becoming part of China. They are not Nigerians, so nothing concerns them. Let them not sell us one day, signing what they don't even know. Many things are happening in the country, and in this country, against the rules, which isn't a good idea for us. Very, very bad. It's just too bad. Chai, I pity the next president. If God loves him, he will not die of paying loans. Nothing wrong signing in Chinese language, provided that you can imagine another person is coming here, provided those who did the signing understand Chinese language. An English exact translated copy also signed by the same parties. Copies of both the Chinese and English language were sent to the Senate for vetting before the signing. I think those who signed could not be stupid enough to sign what they didn't understand after scrutiny. We are sorry in this APC led administration. The blame is on leadership of the NAS. Why signing a document written in Chinese language if not to loot public funds? Corruption is made in Nigeria, dead country leading by dead presidents. How did we get here and who will rescue us? Lord Jesus, come quickly. Okay, APC are big looters ever, without even knowing what was written in it. And that's what somebody's saying, that they just signed without knowing what is written in it. They just want the money and let the money be, distributed and shared among themselves, overpriced. And that's where you see padding. They will pad something that was supposed to go for 1,000 naira, they will tell you it's 100,000, and maybe you're going to get three of that. Something that you're supposed to get like maybe three of that, you get it's like 3,000, they will tell you say 300,000, 400,000, and government will bring the money and they know how to do it. Oh my goodness. The postures of Nigeria delegates at the tables where bilateral idea or policies are being discussed is pathetic. We don't. Why won't they sign anything? That is how they will sell this country for no reasons. They are signing what they don't know, and they won't ask questions before signing because all they want is money, and now they will share the money among themselves. So guys, let us hear your opinion. Some people say, oh, it does not matter in as much you get the money. Do you think that is the right thing to do? Some people think, oh, it is opposition stating this. That is not the true story. Of course, you saw the video. Please, let's have your take in the comment section.